Originally, I was going to speak for Miss Crutchman, because I felt really close to her. Unfortunately, she's not here, and when I asked other people to do Mr. Graham, they told me that they didn't want to. One told me that they were afraid, and just about every single one of the seniors that I did ask told me that I should do it. So, I had to read this because I figured that if I stood up here, I'm good at giving speeches, but I figured if I stood up here, I would stand here and just stare at you. And it's, well, worth it. This is about the 10th draft of this speech, and I thought in order for me to finish it completely, I had to script it. You never know what God has in store for you until you actually experience the blessing. In August 2005, as a new kid from New Jersey, I was blessed. At first, Mr. Graham was just my band director. Because I've already played since 4th grade when everybody else started 2 years later in middle school, Mr. Graham had set his sights on me very early on. I remember when he told my parents one night that I was definitely going to be a star drum major. Little did he know that I'd break his heart by dropping out of the run in pursuit of band captain, which is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. But who would have known that many years down the road that Mr. Graham would have turned into such an inspirational person to me, not only as my band director, but as a role model and most importantly, a friend. Over the years, we have confided in each other, making fun of people while laughing at all of the stupid comments that people make. That's actually in here. And I'm not the true Matt Priest that I am if there's not something comedic in here. Just yesterday, a band student asked, while we were practicing on this stage, where is the band room going to be when we get back? What a stupid question. We came up with equally as stupid answers. He said that it was going to be in the basement that we have here at Waccamaw High School. Also that they build a second floor. My personal favorite was that I said that Mr. Hamill budgeted to build us a floating dock and we would swim across the pond. Oh yeah, and in the library, because we all know Mr. Crutchett loves that. Though Mr. Graham left us in 6th grade, his memories lived in us all as he remembered the time he threw the giant bass drum across the room, along with his stool, eventually breaking them both. Those memories persuaded us not to quit, to continue through high school to reunite with him. As the last band that was started by him in the 6th grade, he has come to be a great mentor to us all. As some of us seniors are going to college close and will be able to see marching band competitions, for me, Tampa, Florida is quite a drive from college for a 30-minute visit. So therefore, I will not be able to see the greatness that has become of the Warrior Band in his doing of the years to come. When I go to USF in the fall, I'll miss erratically tapping my foot with Tori, making physically impossible facial expressions with Chris, and along with listening to Trevor jam out on the drum set during a fire drill. All those are things that I will truly miss. Are there any superintendents in here? I don't want to get yelled at. All those are things that I will truly miss, but being able to be under the direction of Chris Graham tonight one last time out of the 7 years I've known him for is truly extraordinary. People like him don't come around often, and when they do, many inappropriate jokes are soon to follow when you are around a senior class like us. So, on behalf of the graduating class of 2012, we will all incredibly miss you, your jokes and laughs that you bring us, as well as someone to talk to. College life simply will not be the same without you in our presence.